Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today I want to talk about a little news that kind of went under the radar, and I think it's actually pretty awesome and quite insane, the levels that the dev team here in Season of Discovery are going to, and I just really haven't seen anyone talking about this tweet that sort of Agron made in reply to someone. It happened a few days ago, and I'm shocked no one has really talked about it. It's pretty awesome to see them take this level of care and degree to make sure SOD is awesome. But before we get into the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Everything you guys do helps my channel grow, helps me get discovered, and helps me help as many people as possible, which is the entire point of my channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the post that we are going to switch it over here is pretty short, but we're going to go ahead and do that. And as you can see right here, Strom asked, any chance Nobragon next and Sunken Temple rings can be added to the lost and found vendor, switching from balance and feral for P4, and it feels really bad not having access to the caster options. And then Agron replied, you are going to have so much loot to shoot for in phase 4, you won't miss them a few days into the patch. Fun fact, we made 1,000 plus new and new plus revamped items for phase 4. Over 1,000 new items, guys. That is absolutely insane. I don't think they've really ever, like, no phase jump, no like content, like going, like maybe hitting 60 and going into pre-patch gives you access, or not pre-patch, going into like pre-bis for Molten Core gives you access to over 1,000 items, but that's probably it, and it is quite nuts to see over 1,000 items added to the game. Obviously a lot of them going to be revamped, I'd imagine, because of the power creep that we saw in with the level up raids, because some gear from like BFD even was as good as something that you would see in Molten Core originally. So really good on them to be taking the time to go through this and do it. They talked about a gear revamp, but I did not think that it would be truly this extensive. So we are going to now switch it back here, and my opinion on this is a few things do pop out to me. One of them being, how new are the items? If we get like tier, like, are they counting all the tier 1 revamps? Are they counting all the tier 0.5 revamps? If they're counting those as new, which obviously they did say new and revamped, that is something to be aware of. If they're, we know we're getting different colors of tier, we don't know if they are like slightly better from the different heat levels of Molten Core, but we know that they're different colors. I don't know if they're going to correspond to the specs. Like if you are a shaman and you go enhance Ellie or Resto, if those 3 colors are different versions of the gear. It just really depends on what they mean as far as that, but it is something to consider. I guess nearly every recipe at max level, especially the reputation ones from Thorium Brotherhood, Hydraxian Waterlords, the Timbermaw people are going to, and Argent Dawn are going to be new revamped stuff, and that to me really good. I love that. It could make these reputations, as I've been telling you guys, to make sure you're farming them now in phase 3, at least get to honored with all of them, because that's a really good sort of place to be at. I think it gives you a good base to get probably some new stuff, and getting up higher will be much easier once we're 60, so it just gives you a good amount of content to do and something to be at. And you know, these new recipes could be very either one, profitable, or useful for your character, so either of those is really nice. And definitely not everyone is going to be a trained crafter going after those reps to get those rewards, and I think it can be a huge profit potential for you guys, as well as, you know, your character might just simply need the item that you're going after, and that could be a huge boost. But to me, 1,000 new items is kind of off the charts insane. I said it there with my initial reaction, but over 1,000 is crazy. Like, I'm trying to think, like, maybe when you go into the Burning Crusade, you get over 1,000 like new expansions, but that's the degree that they're taking Phase 4 is to a new expansion type quality of revamp. And I think that allows for a lot of new avenues to play the game, because when we got to max level in original classic WoW, we knew what our BIS was for every phase. We knew what our characters wanted to go to because it was a 20-year-old game. I've even seen Agron tweet out that he is most excited to see us handle this launch, this pre-BIS, getting to 60, grinding all the 5 or 10-man dungeons. You can do them as 10-man raids if you really want to, which is pretty cool because they were originally designed to be 10-man, but we were able to do them 5-mans. But all in all, like, that stuff is really awesome to see, and the ability to, you know, open up so many new avenues of pre-BIS and BIS with the new hit settings for every class with the expertise or the like mage gets ring and chance. Like, mages are only going to need like 4 or 5% hit to do to be hit capped, so that just opens up countless amounts of gear to be optional or even BIS items, because you'll be going to be focusing on spell power so much more. And I imagine it's the same for warlocks or shadow priests. Just so many new avenues that has me so excited to see like where we're going to go with this gear, what we could possibly get, and just the potentials being almost endless with all of that. It gets me just super excited to see what these items are, and I hope we get the announcement video soon to give us more info. It might be later today at the time of filming this video. It's just has me thinking, has the gears turning in my head, like, what are we going to see? We have just a short glimpse, because when you make a character on the PBE, or PTR, sorry, they, you know, depending on the game you play, it's a PBE or a PTR, you know, but they have like the tier sets, and those look phenomenal. So it just gives me a lot of hope and excitement to see what we are going to get. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think about these 1,000 new items. What you're most looking forward to. Do you think they're being a little cheap and saying 1,000 items, even though most of them are just like slightly tweaked revamps? Or do you think there will genuinely be some really awesome new items that we are going to be able to get, and just tons and tons of loot as well? But anyway, let me know in the comments below. That is it for this video. I truly hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. It truly means a lot to me. If you happen to find anyone that you know would also benefit from watching this video, please share it with them. It helps me out a ton and allows me to keep doing what I love every single day, and that is gaming and sort of helping people any way that I can. So finally, thank you so much, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Goodbye.